my jam.
Yeah, and they got Fate very low, and that's when they decided to make the dive attempt directly onto him, but it's a biotic grenade and a freeze that comes in from Yaki, some extra damage as well, that ends up putting him away.
There it is, finally a kill. Logic finds BQB, and now he gets to stretch his legs a little bit more, to the delight of many. Fate now, not much protection left behind. They had to work around Beast, but he's taking a bunch of damage. Has to go now for the Primal Rage, but they catch Fate out early. No shielding now available for the Florida Mayhem. Yaki throws that Blizzard down. Main tanks have been traded. Yaki's trying to stay away from Logix, who's also giving a lot of respect to May's ability to stop him in his tracks. BQB was able to find Kellex from that high ground, and he looks pretty comfortable, but Toronto still control the point for now.
Yeah, I was going to say, without the Orisa in play, you're not able to just kind of get on the point.
As well, tough to catch a May unaware like that, and now the dominoes seem to be falling. Logix wants to chase, but BQB catches him. Good little turnaround individually, but Shore4 is uncontested in this back corner. Now lopes forward. Beast down though, this might be tough. Gargoyle gets desuited as he's just trying to work around the corner, a wall thrown up to give the Mayhem a little bit of a break from the constant damage across the point. Florida are in control, and Toronto either need to take the point or get out.
And Toronto, they're not going to be able to take the point. They're going to have to back out. Grid will die here towards the end of this fight, but it's what's so difficult about going against these.
When so much has captured it so far in this round, they're looking no closer to doing so. Self-destruct, nope, Ice Block used as aforementioned, Matt. Yaki's able to keep himself alive from the blast, and Logic's now essentially on his own. Has to get on out there. Gargoyle manages to find Kareev on his lonesome as well, and there's no way he can stand up to the Diva. One by one. Doesn't want to get outranged, doesn't want to get harassed now by someone like Logix, and there it is. Shore4 is able to find him. Logic's a little low, forced to recall, should I say, from BQB.
But this is okay for Toronto. You have both your tanks still alive. Shore4 now picks up 2 with his tack visor. And even if it got out of, even if it went a little bit longer, you had Beast.
Jin, what a huge pickup! And now Beast is free just to cause chaos in the back line. Self-destruct comes in over the top, and Beast was stunned up. You see the assist for the Brigitte there, the shield bash from Chris securing the kill. Into overtime now though. Nevix being desuited. Fate looking happy behind that shield, and you saw Chris trying to go for a stun on towards that mini Diva. Now the focus turns to Kellex. They get him, and Florida stay alive.
Yeah, and it's a Brigitte rally there towards the... If you're Toronto and you start investing some of these ults into this fight, like that's it. Like that's your best chance.
To be honest, Matt, they pretty much got one chance as it is.
Realistically, yes.
Logic's another pulse bomb. That's the stick. Chris not able to get away. Logic trying to pressure down Gangnam Jin, and he gets 2. Somehow Logix comes up with the answer when none seem to present itself. Florida still in control of the point. They're trying to stall things out, but Kareev finds one downrange on BQB, and Florida are looking absolutely haggard now. Nevix over the top. This should be the cap here. Desperately Gargoyle trying to stall things out, a self-destruct here, but Toronto are wise to it. They break line of sight. They're back in control. Logic's with his...
Close together, you'll get more value out of the Wrecking Ball with the adaptive shields.
All right, there it is. Shore4 trying to go for the hack there. Didn't work out. Chris's immortality field, though, is down. And now Florida just want to play inside their own little Winter Wonderland. Blizzard is thrown down, and the Defiant can't breach it. And again, they get cleaned up. Look in the back there. That's Chris just trying to stay out of line of sight. He is getting pressured now. Defensive Dragon Strike just to get rid of Beast. Doesn't really look like it did the job. Shore4 now desperately trying to taste Gangnam Jin down, but that immortality field buys Gangnam Jin enough time to survive, and now he gets the Transcendence in the fight. Perfect response for Florida. Logix just looks on. He has to wait now for the Transcendence to be done. He's hoping for a pulse bomb now. There's so many things that threaten him though. So many things that could stun him, but he gets the stick. He gets Gangnam Jin. The first step to a 1 fight, but now he needs to follow it up. Kellex and Logix, they fall. Yaki somehow gets the headshot, and there's 4 seconds left in the round. Accretion, Kareev also dropping. Nevix has to step up to the plate, but he's got no support, and Shore4 just trying to dance around the hyperspheres. His time, unfortunately for them, is also short. Desperately, Kellex trying to get to the payload. He gets there, but what an accretion connection. And now you have to step. It's going to work out. We'll see. Agilities is not going to know that straight away, but that big hit he just took should be a bit of a giveaway that Ash is on the field.
Think about
great wall!
Big bomb there from Gargoyle over the top. That's actually a halt that helped set it up, but you think about it, this is like one of the really kind of big tests.
With Nevix mowing Fate down, the Mayhem now have those shields to hide behind. Gargoyle has to try and fill the gaps here. BQB trying to throw the dynamite in. He's standing inside an immortality field, but that expires. BQB is down. Yaki's able to find 2 kills else in a fight, and Beast seems content with just forcing the support. Are they ready for this Symmetra? Does Toronto know what's about to descend upon them? Well, too late now. It's already happened. Big biotic grenade there from Kareem. Nicely predicted, but the Mayhem shrug it off. There's a shield on the high ground. BQB gets to play on the point. And with those shields in play, he's only going to charge up even more agilities. We barely knew him. Completely disintegrated onto the point, and Gargoyle's already found himself too. And for the Toronto Defiant, the bell tolls. Kareem can't even get into the point. Florida Mayhem only need more than one tick. Just a little, and they'll get that easily enough. The Florida Mayhem, almost a foregone conclusion as they step forward onto the point in Toronto at the end of the day, Matt. When you struggle so much and you're attacking first, you need to be ready for anything.
Paris can have a miracle come back once more.
It's definitely going to take a miracle here. Meko farming damage on the point, does have that self-destruct, although Blase is slept with a full armor stack, so it should be pretty difficult to burst him down. Fight is still going on here, though.
Empty got back into it. Dealt with Meko, didn't let Meko get back into mech. Dante dancing around. Paris still down in numbers. Dante moving forward, looking for the Hammond, finishes it off. And right now the Outlaws looking to be surgical. Not let Paris get back into the fight once more. Get a little bit more progress.
Paris, though, they have no support ults, and now they're forced out in the open. This is the weakest moment for the comp. They're going to try and get aggressive, but the trance immediately counters that push.
Best isolated, and Muma just pummeling Paris through the middle. Of course, Blase set up a lot all over that one. The Outlaws a little bit poked down. Rappel, though, still hanging on to Transcendence. Meko starting out with the bomb, and oh, Muma there on the setup knocks him into the self-destruct. And the Outlaws taking advantage. See if they have the answer. So far, May Reaper has usually not been in. Rappel, though, taken down early. A decisive dive, but there goes the other side. The Bionade in from Rappel turns this tide of the fight in Paris. They're going to get wiped out here. Even though they've lost a few, the respawns are coming in.
You know, it looks even, but it's absolutely a stomp for the Houston. Now, with the Primal, trying to split up the enemy team, does get hacked up by Soon, but it's Blase picking off Nico. Dante onto Soon. This is almost all over.
You're looking at Muma, you're not looking at Blase. Now to the back, sending Ana on a very wild ride. And now the Outlaws are so close now. Moving on forward, Dante and Blase swarming over Paris. And Paris, they are the 5J.
Tracer will be back so fast. That stick, though, could be the moment. Jacks it down. It's only Rappel's Transcendence, and with members dropping left and right for the Outlaws, this might be the signal to give up first point. Rappel doesn't agree, though.
They decide to go for it. They have 3 on the point. They're going to use Transcendence to buy a little bit of time. Blase comes back in, gets slept mid-tack visor. So Blase maybe not going to be the hero. And Paris, they finally get the...
Maybe knows where he is, but just maybe didn't see him there out of the corner of his eye. Oh, and Exy dies before the dive.
Turns the corner into the Helix rocket. You hate to see it. The Outlaws 6 on 5. Blase looking for a bit of extra cleanup. Pip out of the fight. Paris running out of time. Final 10 seconds, and I'm not even sure we're going to see a last-minute stall.
That's a 2-man EMP from Nico. Finds the Diva and the Ana, and the Diva was already slept. Once again, Nico not really producing on the Sombra, not finding anything this map, just too much pressure applied by Dante, especially on the Tracer.
Paris right now, they use Primal. Best put to sleep, and then fully put back to spawn. Blase, an easy 2 at the end. Houston not looking troubled at all. Paris is there on the follow-through. They protect Nico, they let him have a nap. But they lose him in the process, and now see if the Outlaws can make anything happen as a result.
Outlaws still fighting. A nice hack from Nico prevents Meko from committing the self-destruct. Muma as well, wisely hanging on to the Primal Rage. So Houston just playing the ultimate game here, setting themselves up for a final fight. Best going back, somehow Muma finds himself deep in the enemy spawn. Although this could actually present an opening, it's hard to chase him down quickly in this environment. Outlaws getting onto the point in the rest of the map, and Muma just wasting so much time.
Muma's a wanderer, is what we're seeing here, but somehow Exy gets caught out. The disruption, they chase down Muma. Dante pulls Pommy and Hombin trying to turn it around, but Muma's excellent adventure might have actually worked out for the Outlaws here. Bomb over the top, nowhere close. And the Outlaws so close now to getting point A. Paris in danger. The EP comes out from Blase. Doesn't do too much, but the Outlaws still a numerical advantage on the point. Muma continues to clean up. And what a wild point A so far.
You know, I just want to say,
time now to sweep Paris. What Houston's looking for. The bomb from Dante takes out FD God. Paris against the wall. Fight they cannot lose. But the Outlaws in great position. 3 already down. And the Outlaws just about there. Paris running out of numbers, running out of time. The Outlaws sweep the Paris Eternal.
all I can say is wow. Houston Outlaws look totally renewed. Muma and Dante hunting down those backlines with ease. The coordination from this team, it started to look so rough for them there at the end of that first point.
Still, that's when he's very susceptible to damage.
Roar again takes an absolute shellacking. It has to be the immortality field deployed to keep him up. That's now been removed. Okay, Amplification Matrix is thrown down. Corey's brave enough to stand in front of it for a time. And he comes straight down. He's able to get healed up though. Nicely done. They've got an arc to keep him up, but unfortunately too many casualties already on using EMP remotely near arc. Okay. See what Movement can do with this. Tries to drop down, but Aimgod gets him while he's in midair. Not much from that ultimate again. The Uprising throwing good ultimates after bad. Here's the Transcendence coming in, but Haley was already here with a body grenade. It's wasted. They at least managed to get the Batiste ultimate out, but the Washington Justice are punishing this poor ultimate usage. The fundamental. The Boston Uprising try and get close. They just want to stay out of line of sight as long as they possibly can. Jerry's found his target. Look at that, D.Va's gone. So now Death Blossom is far more deadly. Teleport is also available for Jerry should he want it, but Color Hex is knocked off. This is where it happens. The Primal Rage gets to huge kill.
Not like a Lucio move or anything.
It's really just the whole Corey. Oh, Corey! He was lying in wait for Jerry, and the trap was sprung. A pulse bomb to follow up. You love to see it. Color X fares no better once more. Corey springs forth, and the Uprising get decimated.
Remember when I said I didn't think you could consistently be like, oh, well, let's just let Corey pop off?
You did say that.
No.
Yep.
Maybe sometimes you're wrong. So Corey's able to go in.
Bit of armor to work with, that's now expired. The pulse bomb, just to get rid of the supercharger. That wasn't really a miss. If he gets anything more than the charger, that's great. Didn't bog down, Elivote gets aggressive. You see Movement desperately trying to use that defense matrix, but it's not enough to keep fusions alive. It's so hard to keep track of all these mobile threats the Justice are deploying.
They will leave with the D-Mech. Never mind. I think we also, we obviously haven't talked about it because we haven't seen in a while. A barrage to get a D-Mech here for attack visor is big, and look at this. Now you don't have the defense matrix for the barrage on the backside of the point.
Yeah, and look, desperately, you saw Movement trying to turn around and protect his team. Stratos wasn't able to find too much at all with that barrage, but Corey turns up. Helix Rocket meet fusions. Corey has a lot of space to work with here, but needs to be careful. I know Movement's going to be looking for him. Very defensive play from Boston Uprising's D.Va. Movement doesn't want to commit onto any one target, and this means Corey gets to reign supreme. Fusion's now switching over to the Wrecking Ball. Biotic Grenade catches onto Corey, so he has to play safe behind the pillar, and he heads out the front door as well. Aimgod is down, healing a little bit limited right now for Washington. It's just Arc, and he is pocketing the heck out of Corey. Colorhead's trying to harass in the back line. Nice rotation there from Raw to keep the Mercy alive, but there has to be kills, and here they come. Fusion's down. Corey catches Color Hex on his way through. It's going to be an EMP to catch on to two both tanks, but Corey is still dishing the damage. Helix Rocket to find Jerry, and he'll take them all down. Once more, Corey decides to play the game, and all of their opponents fall down. The Washington Justice go to their second victory, this time in front of a heck of a crowd.